Another day, another drama. Need advice, uncomfortable situation with stepfather. Hey Reddit, I find myself in a difficult situation and could really use some advice. My family has a good dynamic overall, but with my mother's health issues and an upcoming major surgery, it's crucial that I consider her well-being when deciding what to do next. Here's the backstory. My stepfather, let's call him Frank for privacy, is a pastor who reconnected with my mother, his long-lost love from high school. About 6 months ago, Frank and I started having lunch together regularly, as he considered it bonding time. I've always been open with my family about my OnlyFans and the activities I pursue in my spare time, and they have been supportive without judgment. During one of our lunches, I mentioned a site that wanted to host me and required my OnlyFans participation. Although I wasn't actively using it at the time, I mentioned the possibility of returning to it. We also discussed Instagram, TikTok, and other social media platforms. Frank casually commented that he would follow me across all platforms, which I didn't think much of at the time. Fast forward to now. I recently opened my OnlyFans, which I hardly use, and to my surprise, I received a message that stood out from the rest. It said something along the lines of, "I told you I would follow you here. Can't wait to possibly see your chatterbait sometime. This is Dad, by the way." The next message was even more unsettling, expressing his desire to remove the sparkles from my pictures to see my body. I was taken aback, assuming it was just a creepy fan, until I noticed the screen name and realized it was my stepfather. I'm utterly shocked and confused by what I'm reading. This man has never made me feel uncomfortable before, and now I'm questioning everything about him. I'm at a loss for what to do. I can't confront my mum about this because I don't want her to suffer a heart attack due to the distress caused by this messed up situation. I've discussed it with my sister and brother, but even they don't know how to handle it. We all agree that our mum shouldn't find out, given her poor health. But it's clear that Frank and our family may need counseling or some kind of intervention. If my partner said something like this to our daughter, I'd be furious. So, Reddit, I turn to you for advice. What would you do in my shoes? Should I confront him directly? Should I tell my mum, despite her health concerns? Or perhaps confront him and insist on counseling? I'm at a complete loss, and any guidance would be greatly appreciated.